Hello, welcome back. We're doing Chapter 5, Section 2, Using Intercepts. I'm on page 306 doing problems 9, 10, 11, and 12. What we're going to do is, like every other problem that we've done here, almost every other problem, we're going to find the x and y intercepts and we're going to use that to graph it. Right? So it's the same idea. To find the x-intercept, I'm going to let y equal 0. To find the y-intercept, I'm going to let x equals 0. When I let y equal 0, I get negative 5 times 0, which is 0. This part's going to go away. So I get 4x equals 20. When I let x equal 0, this is going to go away and I get negative 5y equals 20. All right, so I'm going to slow down, do that again. Y equals 0 right here. Negative 5 times 0 is 0. This is going to go away. And that gives me 4x equals 20. Divide both sides by 4, and I get x equals 5. So my x-intercept is 5, which is right here. Even though everything's marked by 2's, the 5 is between the 4 and the 6. To find the y-intercept, I let x equal 0, so this is going to go away, and I get negative 5y equals 20. Divide by negative 5, and I get y equals negative 4. So my y-intercept is negative 4, which is right here. And you're going to draw the line. And again, like I mentioned in one of the previous videos, I don't need you to be perfect. Just draw a nice little sketch right there on your paper. If you got graph paper, super duper, but it's not necessary. Problem number 10. I'm going to move that 2x to the other side by adding negative 2x. So I end up with negative 2x plus y equals 4. Same thing like I did over here. I'm going to let y equal 0, and then after I do that, I'm going to let x equal 0. So y equals 0, I get negative 2x equals 4. X equals negative 2, so my x-intercept is negative 2. When I let x equal 0, this is going to get covered up, and that's just y equals 4. I don't even have to do any work with that one. That's nice. Which, call it B. That's the name of the y-intercept. So here's my y-intercept, here's my x-intercept, and my graph is going to look like this. You probably wonder why I'm not actually touching my ruler. It's because I don't want marker all over my ruler. If it was a pencil, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I think I got it on there now. See, look. Okay. All right. Again, if I'm going too fast, please pause it and rewind it. Look at the steps when you look at the pictures. All right. Move that up so you can see a little bit better. Don't panic about the fractions. The process is the same. This is already in standard form, so I'm good to go. I'm going to let y equal 0, and I'm going to let x equal 0. When I let y equal 0, this is going to go away, and I'm going to get 1/3 x equals 2. The opposite of multiplying by a fraction is to divide by a fraction, but dividing by a fraction means multiply by the reciprocal. So I get x equals 2 times 3 is 6. So my my x-intercept is 6. When I let x equal 0, the 1/3 x is going to go away, and I get negative 1/4 y equals 2. I'm going to multiply both sides by negative 4. I put parentheses around because of the negative. And I get y equals negative 8. So my y-intercept is negative 8, which is right here. My x-intercept is 6, which is right here. And I'm going to graph that. And like I said earlier, make sure that you draw your line all the way from one side to the other side. Don't stop your line in the middle of it, and don't stop it just at those points. Draw it all the way. Show as much of the line as you can on the grid that you have. Finally, problem number 12. I'm going to let y equals 0. So I got negative 5y. Oh, one thing I could have done with this one, it's not going to change anything. That's why I'm just catching it now. I could have turned this around and said 2x subtract 5y. It'll be all right. It's not technically standard form, but the process is still going to be the same. If I let y equal 0, I get 2x equals negative 10. Divide by negative 2, and x equals negative 5. If I let x equals 0, 2 times x is 0, so I get negative 5y equals negative 10. Divide by negative 5, and I get y equals positive 2. So my x-intercept is negative 5, which is right here. Notice it's on my scale, it's between the negative 4 and the negative 6. And my y-intercept is 2, which is right here. And I'm going to draw the line that's between them. Just like that. All right, take some time to look at the pictures, ask questions in the discussion. You got this.